Hey guys, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Today we're going to be going into a little known mechanic within the base building system of the game. To kick things off, if you didn't know, once you've claimed a base location in No Man's Sky, the game sets an automatic building boundary of 300 units of distance in a radius around the base computer. This can be problematic in some situations if you are building a base in a specific location and require power, for example. One of the most efficient ways to get power to meet your base's needs is to utilize the electromagnetic generators. Now, if you aren't sure what I'm talking about here, feel free to check out my guide on the survey device. Link will be on the screen right now, where I show you how to find hotspots and use the industrial equipment to harness power, gases, and minerals. So, let's jump into this situation I've found myself here. I've placed down my base, and the closest source of power generation is 500 units away. So your initial thought would be to just go down there and place the generator. However, the 300 unit radius from the base computer means that we are still 200 units past the building boundary. Okay, so next thought. Let's place down a base computer here, build a generator, and then connect the power source to the battery via electrical wiring. Simple, right? Well, while this works in the way that the wiring snaps together, the power generation does not transfer from one base to the other, meaning that this solution is actually a failure. So, how do we get our generator down here, outside of the base building limit, but still within the boundaries of our original base? If we come to the 300 unit boundary of our base and open up the build menu, we can still build here. However, once we cross that threshold, our options become limited to the portable units we can place. But our magnetic field is still around 200 units away, so how do we get there? Well, all we need to do is step back inside of the boundary, place down a single item, generally a wooden floor, as it's cheap and easy to use. So what this does is tell the game that the object place is within the building boundaries of the original base computer, and it allows us to build outside of the boundary from this point. This works by giving the boundary limit an object at its edge and a location point for the game to calculate a new boundary. This doesn't get you all that far, however. In total you will be able to extend the building boundary by 50 units in a radius starting from the wooden floor we just placed at the edge of the original boundary. This radius is determined by the building camera free mode. Moving away from the base computer, we can see that the range is fairly limited, and the furthest we can place another piece is roughly in this location, 350 units away from the computer. Just to show you the distance, let's get back to our initial wooden floor and enter the building free mode. Moving back towards the piece we just placed, once we hit the edge of the free mode, you can see I'm a little bit closer than I needed to be, but this is the basic principle of the extension method. And then if we look back at the base computer, we can see that the distance is now 350 units. Using the same principle, we can continue to extend our base building boundary in the direction of our electromagnetic field, 50 units at a time. Finally, we reach our destination at our power source, the electromagnetic field. And as you can see, we can place down our generator within the confines of our original base and connect the wiring from the generator to the battery to the base. So, there you go. That's how you can extend the base building boundaries to incorporate hotspots in your builds and make your base better all around. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something new. Make sure to like the video and sub to the channel. As with the last few videos, this technique was used in my research facility base, and if you're excited for that reveal, stay tuned for a few more base building guides and then the final reveal. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, or maybe in some of the live streams here on YouTube. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one.